I think he takes in a situation, makes a decision, and goes forward with it, never looks back. And that is, in a lot of ways, reassuring to those around him and inspires a team. And I think it's a lot of the reason he was able to accomplish so much during his life.
He and I spent a lot of time talking about how best to mentor people and help them see their positive qualities and really put them into positions that would best bring out those qualities and ensure their success.
But really got to know Ray when we put together the vision to build a Y in the west part of town. I think if we had gone out on a campaign and said, you know, we just want to build a small Y and we want to raise about $2 million, I don't think he'd have had any interest in that. But because this was something that was pretty significant, it pretty quickly captured his interest, and he said yes, and I can't imagine the community without that Y.
You had to know your stuff. I mean, if I was going to do a good job for somebody, Ray was my image or my model of somebody. If you knew, you had to know your stuff, and Ray did.
Ray right away makes an impression on people. Sometimes I think he almost scares people half to death, and frankly he did me, until I got to know him and I got to realize just what a great guy Ray Smelek is. Ray was the one that decided to go into the laserjet business, and he fought hard for that. I watched him fight hard with a number of executives inside HP. When Ray signed up for something, he expected everybody to perform, and everybody did. And so we got things done that I don't think a lot of other people could have gotten done under different leadership.
You know, I recently attended the Innovation Summit here in Boise, along with a large number of small and medium businesses. And it was interesting that they asked the question, how many of you here have had either work for HP directly or indirectly ties in with HP? And a large percentage of those in the audience rose their hand. I really feel that not only did Ray have an impact on HP as a company, but you can see from the number of people that rose their hand, the impact that he had on many, many small, medium, and large businesses in Idaho is tremendous.
Ray really beat into me how important it is that the people in the company, the engineers, the marketing people in the company just really have a passion for what they're doing, and that the sparks and the energy that comes from that passion and the economic success, if you can harness that passion and drive business excellence out of it. So I really learned to appreciate and cultivate passion in a team from working with Ray.
Ray took risks throughout his career, personally and business-wise. Recommending HP to come to Boise was a big risk. Moving his family to Boise was a risk. Starting this relationship with Canon around initially this big Epoch laser printer and some development there, and then moving into introducing the first LaserJet was a risk. Starting the mass storage business was a risk. Leaving HP was a risk. Getting involved in extended systems. So Ray, throughout his life, always pushed himself and pushed others to take risks and see what was possible.
Really taught me the real fundamentals of how you run a business and run it well. And Ray certainly epitomized that. He was very much a focused business guy and gave it a tremendous opportunity for learning.
So my heroes were entrepreneurs like Bill Hewlett and Dave Packard. And to me, Ray Smelek represents an entrepreneur's entrepreneur and a great technologist. I can never recall where Ray actually told you what to do. He was wonderful at asking questions and being inquisitive and helping guide you through tough decisions. If you look at that technology universe chart about all of the spin-off companies from Hewlett-Packard, from Extended Systems, Ray's helped touch many of those companies on that chart, and we owe him a great debt of gratitude, and we're very thankful for having him in our community.
I've never heard him complain. I have never heard him speak poorly about someone. You can tell he's a loyal friend, he's loyal to his family, devoted to his wife, only speaks highly of her. Those are characteristics you don't see all the time, but you do see all the time with Ray. Greatness inspires greatness, and when you're around Ray, you see that, you sense it, and you want to be great.